Hi guys, welcome back. I know I haven't been on here for a few months. It was just super hectic during the holidays for me, and I honestly didn't have any free time to film like I do today. So I'm super excited. I'm actually surprised that I haven't done a get to know you Q&A before. But thank you to everybody that's been watching and subscribing to the rest of my videos. If you haven't already, don't forget to do that. And let's just jump right into it. Let's start off with some basic ones. Let's see. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is pink. You can see my nails, my sweatpants, they're pink. That is my favorite color, light pink. Let me just say that right there, light pink. None of that hot pink stuff. Oh, I am 23. I turned 24 on January 23rd. Fun fact about me, my birthday is literally 01/23/1997. I didn't really notice that until I was like older, like in high school, and it was just like a fun little thing. Like, it's not hard to remember my birthday. But yeah, shout out to your nail tech and your bomb nails. Thank you. I know, my boy Lucas. I go to Eye Nails and Spa off Stephanie in the 215. I have never had a nail tech before that I've stuck to, and I am so thankful that he moved here from Seattle during this quarantine, because he's going to be forever my tech until he stops being a tech. I will follow you anywhere. You're literally the best, so thank you. How tall are you? I got quite a few of these. If you guys don't know me in real life, I'm actually really short. I am 4'10" and a half. If anybody asks me, I just tell them that I'm 4'11", but when you're shorter than like 5'2", like every half inch counts. I have a friend that's 5 foot and she looks like she's like 3 inches taller than me, but literally she's only an inch taller than me. What is something you want to do but haven't done yet? Okay, so obviously I want to travel like literally everywhere. I want to go to Tokyo specifically, and Okinawa, because the beaches are beautiful there. I really want to go to Bali. I want to go to probably Thailand as well. Like, I want to go to Europe, London, and Paris, like specifically, and Greece. But other than that, I literally want to travel like everywhere. I want to go to Germany, I want to go to Costa Rica, I want to go to Iceland, everything. Also, I want to go cage diving, like where you go in a cage underwater and there's like sharks swimming around you. Like, I don't know why, but I like want to do that so bad. I also, this is like something that I want to get done that I haven't done yet, but I want this back tattoo on my upper half of my spine, and I've had the idea in my head since I was probably a junior in high school, and honestly I'm a little bit scared to do that because like that's like the most painful spot to get it, I've heard. But eventually that's what I want to do. And then, okay, what is one thing on earth you can't live without? Disregarding people and pets and things like that, my answer is chapstick. I could care less about my phone or anything else. Like, I have to have chapstick. Like, if I look in my purse right now, I probably have like 2 chapsticks there. I probably have a chapstick in my car, a chapstick in my bedroom. Like, I always have them on deck. I don't know what they put in chapstick, but it's like addicting. Also, I get the Carmex kind to make it a little bit more like lip gloss. Right now I have a Fenty lip gloss on, but in the past, if I don't have lip gloss on me, like, I'll use the Carmex as lip gloss and it looks like just the same. So. Okay, I got this question and it said, what's your zodiac sign? So I am actually an Aquarius, which is probably why I love mermaids so much. And what about you is so on point with your sign? So I never really like understood like zodiac signs or anything like that, or like what their characteristics were. I just knew that I was an Aquarius and that what my birthstone color was. There's like a couple of different like definition characteristics for Aquariuses, but this is like the main one that I heard a couple of times. So it says people born under the Aquarius sign are said to be progressive, independent, intelligent, unique, and idealistic. Like air, Aquarians don't have a single clear shape and seem to defy categorization. So I think that's pretty much me. I definitely am like, I'm not put in like one category where I'm not like, I wasn't like a sports jock or whatever in high school. I wasn't like a nerd. I wasn't the popular person. Things like that. And that just sums up like my whole life. Like I just like different things, but I also like, I don't know. I just like a bunch of different things. Like, and you can't pinpoint me type deal. One day I'm this, the next day I'm that. And then also I am very independent. I would say I'm the oldest out of my siblings, so I've always been that kind of like mom figure, and my parents said they never really had to like parent me, and they never had to like, you know, get on me about school or cleaning or anything like that. Like I've always just done that on my own. I like to be unique. I guess I'm pretty intelligent. I always got A's and B's in school. So yeah, I mean, I guess I pretty much am what an Aquarius is. I guess I'm really not idealistic. I'm more of a realist. That's the only thing that I do not connect with my zodiac sign. Who is your style inspiration, and where do you get the confidence to rock bold outfits? So pretty much my style inspiration right now, I guess, would be Kourtney Kardashian, just because she's kind of like short like me, and we have like the same skin complexion and hair color. I like the sportsy, comfy look, and then I also like how she rocks like bold outfits at the same time. So I like kind of like the street style right now, like tracksuits and nice shoes, just so I'm comfy. Before I used to just wear like a lot of like tight clothes, like skinny jeans, and it just like eventually wasn't comfortable. It was cute, but it wasn't comfortable. So now I'm all about comfort. And then of course, when I have an event or things like that, date nights, I like to dress up really nice and go out and rock some bold outfits. You know, when I sit there and I'm looking at stuff online and I'm just like, can I pull this off? Like, well, I think it would look better on somebody taller, because obviously I'm shorter, and the shorter you are, like, some things are just like too long, or some things just don't sit well on me. But I've definitely learned what is more of my style, so that is very helpful when I'm trying to rock some bold outfit, like clothes from like Pretty Little Things, because they're more of a petite clothing line, so they fit my body better. As long as I feel good in it, then I feel like I look good in it, and that's really what it's all about. And then of course my boyfriend is like my best hype man, so that gives me double confidence. Dream place to live. I definitely do not plan on living in Las Vegas. I always thought I'd want to live in California, but ever since like I've gotten older, and I've just realized like how expensive it is, and how far and like how long the traffic is. Like in Vegas, we're so spoiled. Like there's barely any traffic. Everything is like at least 20-25 minutes away. So I always thought it was going to be California, but I've changed my answer. My sister moved to Texas a while ago. She's raising her family there, and I just love the properties there, the real estate there. They have such big pieces of land. The homes are gorgeous, and they're ginormous on the inside for such a great price. And they're also very friendly in Texas. The humidity, but I've visited like so many times that I'm kind of just used to it. But yeah, Texas is definitely on my list. Okay, music taste. I like basically everything but screamo and EDM. I basically only like Calvin Harris for EDM. And I don't like mumble rap. Like I'll listen like, I don't know. I don't even know who's an example of mumble rap, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I like rap as long as like they're talking like slow enough and they're not just like blah, 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 type deal. But yeah, I love anything from country to alternative to the jazz, to Frank Sinatra, to Otis Redding, like all of those. Like I love everybody, and that just has to deal with like how I grew up, like what my parents listened to, what my grandparents listened to, what my cousins listened to, because like I said, I grew up closely around them. And I love pop myself in the 2000s, R&B and everything like that. So I have a wide range of music taste. What is your favorite holiday? That is Christmas. I love Christmas. I go all out. I just got like a lot of decorations. We put up a real tree in the apartment this year. It was so much fun. Like I am like the best gift wrapper. I love gift wrapping. I like everybody will come to me and be like, oh my god, can you please wrap my kids gifts and things like that. I will color coordinate wrapping paper, bows, you know, I'll put jingle bells, candy canes on the wrapping paper, everything like that. Like I just love it so much. I love the spirit. I get my shopping done ahead of time so I don't have to stress, so that way I can enjoy the holidays, unlike everybody else where they do their shopping like last minute and like they have 1,000 gifts to buy for 1,000 people. Like no, like I'm also the best gift giver. Like you guys can come to me for like any, like what should I get this person, they like this, this, and this, and like I'll think of anything from like a $5 gift to like a $50 gift or $500 gift, like whatever the budget is. Like I'm like the best gift giver. But yeah, I love Christmas. It's like the best time of the year, and I definitely blast the music all month long. Are your lashes real? Actually, no. I just actually got them done today. I do extension lashes. I like to alter with them on for like a year, and then I take them off for a year or two. Not for any personal reasons. Like I like the way I look with my natural lashes, and sometimes the upkeep is just too much where I just like decide to take them off completely and just wear my natural lashes. But I like extension lashes because they help out around the holidays, make you look extra nice, and I don't really wear a lot of makeup, so like mascara is like basically the only thing that I do to my face, so that even makes it even easier to get ready. And also because I don't like the mascara flaking into my eyes because I wear contacts, so that's like another reason why I choose extension lashes over just my natural lashes sometimes. But yeah, how would you describe yourself, or how would somebody describe you? They would describe me as tiny ball of joy and energy. That's if they do know me, because at first I'm pretty shy and quiet, you know, like I like to like get to know people before I like actually like to see if they can handle me type deal. But I am like a minimalist. I don't like having a lot of clutter. Like I don't need a lot of things in life. I'm a very type A person, very organized, on top of my things. Like I have schedules, I make lists, I'm always prepared. I'm always happy. I'm very nice, I'm very sweet to anybody. I never judge anybody. Anybody can come to me about anything. I think people just kind of feel comfortable around me. Like I said, like in high school I had like a variety of different like friend groups. Like I've always kind of been like that. So I think if like anybody ever had an issue with me, it would be like something like going on in their head, or kind of like, I guess, a miscommunication / misreading me type deal, because I get along with everybody and I never judge anybody. So that's how I would describe myself, and I think that's how people would describe me too. Any tattoos or piercings? I have 4 little tattoos, one on my finger, one on my inside elbow. I have one on my rib cage, like side boob kind of area, and then one on my hip. I have 2 white ink tattoos and then 2 normal dark ink tattoos. And then I have 1, 2, I'm trying to think where's my other piercing at? No, I only have two holes right now that I actually like wear earrings on, and most of the time I only wear earrings on one of my holes. But I used to have two cartilage piercings, and those were the cutest things ever. I didn't like the hoops though, which are more comfortable, like when you go to bed and things like that. I liked the studs, so it was really uncomfortable, and I just had to finally just give in and just say, never mind. Oh, yes, I do have another piercing. I totally forgot. I was trying to remember where my other piercing was, but my boobs are pierced. What made me decide to do that? I don't know. I was just kind of being wild. My friend was like, she just got hers done, and I was like, oh my god, I always thought about doing that too. So she came with me and got it done, and then those ones actually got infected, so I took them out, and then I think like a couple months later I got them done at a different place, and I never had any issues with them. I've never taken them out, and I think I'll probably take them out, you know, once I get pregnant and have kids and things like that. But for now, I love them, and yeah, so I just have those, and then my first holes and my second holes. But like I said, I only wear my first holes for the most part. Something that you guys don't know about me, I guess you probably didn't know anything that I've been telling you guys, but I am a major time freak. I don't even know why, because my dad's a time freak, and because my papa was in the Marines, so I literally had to be somewhere at least like 20 minutes early. People like get annoyed with me because I like start getting anxious if we're not leaving the house like an hour before or like 45 minutes before. And I don't know how to say like phrases. Like I literally feel like I'm a foreigner. She's a foreigner. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. But yeah, yes, so I don't know how to say phrases correctly, like killing two birds with one stone, like that. Like it just doesn't come to my head, and I'll just say like crazy things like, oh, I killed like two stones with one bird, and people will be like, what did you just say? Like literally any phrase. Like I'm trying to say something, I'm like, come on, you guys know what I'm talking about. Have you ever gone skydiving? I actually have. I've been deathly afraid of heights since I can remember. But like the thing that I hate about heights is like the drops, like on roller coasters specifically, and like just the feeling of looking down and like my stomach drops all the way down to my freaking toes. Like that's like the part that I hate about it. But I had heard that it doesn't feel that way when you skydive, and like literally like everybody will say that, like they'll attest to that. You don't feel that drop of your stomach when you skydive. And my brother decided to do that for his birthday, and my mom was like, do you want to go? Like, I'll pay for you. And I was just like, you know what? I honestly had like a really rough year, and I was over it, and I was like ready to be like reborn, as like cliche as it may sound. I don't know, I just wanted something like lifted off me, and when I went skydiving, like that's exactly what happened. I felt amazing, I felt confident, I felt like on top of the world, literally. It was so much fun. It was like, I wasn't even scared when I was going up, because when you go up, like the door for the mini airplane is open. My brother was literally sitting right next to it, like they could have fallen out at any point, but they didn't, obviously, because they're trained professionals that are like strapped to your back. The only thing that it did tickle my stomach was when my feet hung over the edge right before we were counting down to go out. I was like, holy shit. And then he pushed us out, and like it didn't tickle at all, and I was just like, oh my god. I was like, this is incredible, like this is so cool. But yeah, I think everybody should try it at least one time in their life. What are your life goals? My life goals are to be happy and healthy. I have been preaching this for a couple of years now. I do not care how fast-paced the United States is. I do not care what, like everybody's working so hard to get like security and things like that. Like the number one thing that we need to learn to do is to be healthy and to be happy internally, not with like physical things or people or anything like that. Something that I've been like working towards a lot in my life. And then with that, I want to have a family that is happy and healthy, and I want to have the financial freedom that not a lot of people have. I don't want to be in a rat race. I don't want to be in a 9-to-5 circle my whole entire life collecting Social Security. Like, I want to have passive income so that way I can relax, and I want to be my own boss so that way I can take time off work without having to worry about like, oh my god, I'm not gonna have the bills paid, or like things like that, you know what I mean? So for me, it's not really about like savings, it's more about like investments. And I've definitely learned a lot from my boyfriend. And my dream job, like I said, I want to be my own boss. I want to be a mom. That is a job in itself, and be my own boss by doing having my own aesthetic studio where I can give, you know, like lip injections or the alternative to lip injections, and chemical peels, microblading, things like that. I want to be able to do tattoo removals because I have a really strong feeling that's going to be really popular in the next like 20 years or so. That's my dream job. What is your ideal wedding / proposal, the whole dang thing? I've never been a girl to like dream about her wedding that has her bridesmaids colors picked out and things like that. All I know is that I want it to be naturey, whether at the beach or like in a foresty, like green, like I just want like a lot of greenery type deal and fairy lights. I just kind of want it just to be minimal. That's like how I am. Like, I don't need all these like things for my wedding. Yeah, I like the outdoors. I think it's gorgeous, natural lighting, things like that. Proposal, same thing. I don't care how I get proposed. I know I'm just gonna be bawling my eyes out anyways. I see people with like giant like marquee letters, like the giant letters with like the light bulbs in them. I think that's super cute. Or when like they gather the whole family and it's a surprise. So yeah, I don't know. I've never really thought about it. I just know that I'm gonna be crying and I'm gonna be so caught off guard, and I'm just gonna be so happy and excited. So yeah. So the last question I will be answering today is any life tips and advice. I'm actually reading a really good book right now. It's right here, actually. It's called The Last Lecture by Randy Pausch. But it's about life lessons because this guy is dying of cancer. And there's a couple of different types of books like this. And this guy's like a professor, and he gives the last lecture about life and stuff. And he wrote a book about it. I actually carry a highlighter in the book as like my bookmark because I like to highlight things that he's like said about things that maybe I haven't gone through that I know I'll go through in the future, and I'll be like, how the heck do I go about this or explain this to somebody, or like kids, things like that. So I suggest this book a lot. Along with that, I like to listen to self-help like podcasts, YouTube. I think it's good to listen to help you progress in life no matter what stage or part of life you're in. I think everybody should be more financially knowledgeable. We definitely don't learn that in school. I don't think it'll ever change. I have been doing a lot of research myself on that. TikTok definitely has a lot of like 1-minute videos about like vocabulary of things like mortgage and like different types of loans and things like that we should be learning about for our future. Right now as like 20-year-olds. So yeah, that, and YouTube also has good videos about that. I just think those are easier than like sitting down and dedicating like reading a book. Like you can just like listen to those like on the go or like as you're cleaning and things like that. And I think that people need to be more self-aware and watch out for like red flags of things, like whether it's with yourself, with somebody you're dating, with a friendship. Like, it's everything. Life is about what you choose to invest your time in, and that's like very valuable in life. Like, I just don't think like it's worth it to invest time in somebody that has a bunch of red flags, but you're just comfortable with them, or you're too scared to leave type of deal. So I think people need to like check themselves a little bit more with that, and we'll be a little bit happier in life knowing that we know what our worth is. And I guess the last thing on life is, I'd say that a healthy gut is a happy mind. And I've learned so much about it in nursing school when I was in it, and then I've gone off and done my own research. It's just very important. Everything that we put into our gut like fuels our mind, which is why if we eat a bunch of processed foods and sugars and things like that, like it leads to depression, anxiety, ADHD, all those mental health things. Like, they just stem off of one another. And also like allergies, our bodies are always changing, like every 7 years or so. Sometimes it may not change in like drastic ways, but I know for me, I was only allergic to sesame seeds. That's another thing. It's a very weird allergy. I've been allergic to sesame seeds since I was born. When I got into high school, I became allergic to tree nuts. Just like a drastic change to my lifestyle, and I had no idea why. But everything that we put into our guts, you know, fuels our body and fuels our mind. And I think everybody should get an allergy test to help you feel a little bit better, not so laggy or so bloated, or, you know, not clear in the head type deal. So I guess that is it. That sums up this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys got to know me a little bit better. It was a little bit of a long video, but like I said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.